Good morning. This is the Option Pit AM Volatility Report. I'm Mark Sebastian. Hey, want to point out a event we've got coming up: adjusting risk positions and risk management on January 23rd at 9:30 a.m. Eastern Time. It's going to be a great course. It's going to be all sorts of stuff that you can learn, and you're going to be very happy about it. In addition, expect an email from me today inviting you to a webinar Saturday morning that I will be doing as a prep for this. But you can go to optionpit.com/risk to register for this event. So now, I know as exciting as that is, there's this whole Chinese thing, and it's like history keeps repeating itself. I mean, take a look at, let's pull up a tick chart of the SPY. All right, and we'll just look at like the last 2 days. If you look at the last 2 days, we've had, gap down and then kind of hang around. Here we actually have gap down and then rally. So we've seen these little days where the market looks awful, and then kind of pulls up.
Muted.
Unmuted. We're seeing a similar pattern relative to kind of everything else. It's been odd. Now the other piece is VIX. VIX still seems to be stubbornly low. I mean, I look at this and there's all sorts of good reasons to want to be long volatility here, right? The VIX is 23%. All right, almost. But all right, so let's say 23%. But let's look at SPX volatility, not including today. All right, I'm going to pull this up a little bit so you can see just ugly day after ugly day. And our 20-day realized is 18%. So there's and 10-day, which doesn't include today, mind you, is 16. So there's some volatility taking place, and they're just not afraid of it. And part of it is the fact that the VIX is already high. That makes a big difference in VIX reaction, right? When the VIX is, when the VIX is 16 and we get a 30-point day, it should move more than when the VIX is 21 and we get a 30-point day. All right, and at a certain point, 30-point days, VIX should think about, borderline not moving. But, we've been moving 1.5% the last couple of days, and, all the whole thing is it's just been ugly. I mean, look at all this tankage. And they're just not, nobody's that excited about volatility. I mean, I'm not even sure the VIX futures are at their high. And that's just, the way the market is viewing this. I mean, we're just not getting and so it's just, you're seeing this reaction, but the market just isn't sure that it hasn't already fairly priced all that in. And so, I don't really know how to interpret a lot more other than to say that, the market is leaning long vol, and if you're smart about it, there's places to buy premium. But it's not like there's any panic. to what's been happening at all. And if you look at kind of some of the longer term bond stuff, that's not moving. Not getting a lot out of gold. I mean, for all the good VXX is supposed to be doing right now, take a look at a chart of VXX. It's done nothing. I mean, UVXY can't even get lifted off, and futures are backward. So, I don't know. It seems that every time they try and ramp vol, people are pressing it. And, you know, I don't know if that's going to stick, but one of two things has to happen. Either we turn around or we have ourselves a ugly day one of these mornings. I mean, that's kind of the way I see it. I just am not sure when that's going to happen. It's just kind of the way everything is. You know, you've now got the future back holding about 1960. That was the big level everybody's watching. You know, the S&P is trading about 3 or 4, a little bit ahead. All right. And so that's kind of the key. Like I said, I'm just not sure at what I'm looking at, but I'm looking at a vol market that does not believe the stock market, and it comes down to that. I don't know if they're right or not, but that's the way the vol market's pricing things. All right, folks. Again, go to optionpit.com/risks to check out our event. And if you've got questions or comments, you can email me mark@optionpit.com or call me 888-TRADE-01. Have a good one.